tell it's over? Let me tell you. This one definitely ain't over.
What's up, everybody? Yes, sure, I want to upgrade these players. We're just ready to negotiate already? What the
These
fuck?
players are on the last year of their contract.
Oh,
Re-sign them to avoid losing them next season.
oh my goodness. Look at these.
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk.
Create the cap space. Players unlikely to accept. Players unlikely to accept. Players unlikely to accept. Let's make him this offer. Uh-oh. He didn't like that. Oh, man. Well, we'll come back to him. Uh-oh. These motherfuckers keep trying to get my goddamn fucking tight end. Jesus. I'm taking your bum ass players. Get my fucking tight end. Declining all these fucking offers. Y'all are crazy. Jesus Christ, woman. Hold on. No, we don't need to do that. No, hold on. Can you get like experience points from that shit though? Oh, let's just upgrade players. See what this shit's all about. Get these fools to block. Jalen Tolbert. Alright. Alright. Get this game going. Dome. Alright, let's see here. Like uniforms. Let's see, what do we want to do today? Yeah, but I want to do the white helmet. Yeah. Yep. I like it. Gotta put them in some classic shit too. Oh, they are in some classic shit. We in a motherfucking throwback game, bitches. We in a motherfucking throwback game, bitches. Yeah. Yes, I like it. Let's get in this motherfucker.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got the Giants' electric quarterback. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Giants and the Cowboys on Monday Night Prime Time.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight, we wrap up Week 3 with a good Monday nighter here between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Brandon Gaud alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Cowboys in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want, when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who has overcome plenty of adversity to forge a 12-year career. Former Virginia Tech Hokie, it's Tyrod Taylor.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, Getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Taylor eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That's the
This
first time he's called
motherfucker
his own
here.
number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Taylor's throw caught by Tony. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On second down, here's Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down. Taylor. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 14 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games. They've done it with the running game.
Can we get to the next play, please?
Of their offense. So in this
Really,
contest,
please? Thank
I don't
you.
think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
On play action, Prescott. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
My bad. That was on me.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Play action now. Prescott. His throw incomplete. The Cowboys at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Ridiculous. I was throwing that motherfucker.
Into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to. McCarthy pretty decisive. He brings out that red challenge
Play
flag.
is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division, he's got a man complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The extra point up and good by Garibay. And we are tied at 7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Steps away to Barkley on the check down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he will have a Giants first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready, go.
Again, it's Barkley. A little juke. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now Taylor on first down. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have moved out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. A first down carry by Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And Beasley's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination, but the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Cole Beasley who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Let's go now. Bronco switch.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Flush to his right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 2nd down, Taylor's throw incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Taylor will throw again. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The screen does get them 9, but I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Okay, break. Go.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered, and this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He's going to throw one up from the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead on the final play of the half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But
a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Taylor. To the right and complete to Galladay. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Barkley inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Barkley diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. On first down, it's Taylor. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
Ready, set.
It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Taylor. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now Elliott trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Noah Fant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
What's up, chat? What's everybody doing out there today?
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Oh, field goal, 3 points.
They will not get a chance to return.
Thanks to the wind.
It's through the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to the New York Giants. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. They'll find a man over the middle.
Holding.
Holding. Offense.
That's right.
Andrew Thomas, former 1st rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Pick this fool off 4 fucking times, chat. 4 times. Fool ain't shit. Tyrod Taylor's garbage.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Jesus. Even when I barely kick it, that fucking wind just takes it.
Line of the end zone for a touchback.
Can't believe they ain't benched this fool yet.
New York's offense. Where we stand
Like,
right
give
now,
us Daniel Jones already.
Charles, I know
This fool's been picked off 4 times. What the fuck?
With this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session.
It's 5 times.
Another interception.
5 times.
By Trayvon Diggs.
5 times, and Trayvon's gotten 2. 5 times I picked that fool off. Whew.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
What, TJ? Come on.
We're going to get a stoppage.
Come on.
A member of the Cowboys shaken up. We'll get an update when we return
Come on,
to
TJ.
MetLife Stadium. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. Looking for Beasley. Got him on the slant. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So
come on, Noah.
Unusual situation. I'd want him
come
now.
on, Noah.
To leave him in. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Oh shit!
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Prescott to throw on 4th. He's got his tight end Fant. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Let's go.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
We need some music, yo. Let's put on some music. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot we can't play music because we get double audio. Ugh.
This will be a touchback as it sails over the end line. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost.
See if we can get 6 picks from this motherfucker.
They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That's all that fool got. He can run.
Gets him a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Let's get this interception.
From the red zone now, here's Taylor on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Micah
back
Parsons.
at the 26-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Oh! And Trayvon Diggs gets his 3rd.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the
3rd
Cowboys
pick.
are going to take over once again
3rd pick in a game.
25-yard line.
Oh my
They've
God,
got the
ladies and
huge
gentlemen.
lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this
Crazy.
one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be
See if we can
one
get
more for the road
CD deep.
and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Nope. We're going to get this guy.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
We're going to hit over
now
50
the Cowboys
points.
going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, Prescott here to throw. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll try the right side with Elliott. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave
One way or another,
in this 4th quarter of play.
we will get over 50.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Damn it.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I
Let's
just
just
broke
kick
up
the
another
field goal.
pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
I don't know why I lost my arrow, but I did. Oh,
And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will extend their lead even further. Distance wasn't the problem, but he did need some help from the
Told
right
you I'd get over
upright,
50,
and
chat.
he got it, a little kiss
We're
and
going to
in.
kick this in the end
unfortunately,
zone.
on the inside of the upright,
So we can try to get our
pushed it
7th
through. This isn't
interception
like a
from this
baseball
motherfucker.
Foul pole where you hit any part of it and it counts. It's got to go through the post. If he hits it on the outside, that's no good.
Ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
Oh, almost.
Because now
What's our
is not
flag?
going
What's
to
our flag?
erase what's happened during the game.
Personal foul.
So after it's
Roughing
over,
the
you
pass.
go
Oh
to the
my
film,
God.
find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what
What
they do
the
here.
fuck ever.
Okay, ready?
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. One last shot for Taylor.
Let's get our 7th off this fool. Nope.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your
Yeah, go
off-season.
tell Diggs you want your
But
3
on game day,
footballs.
you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Dallas, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head home next week to
Yeah, I'd
take
be mad
on
too.
the
You're losing your
Washington
starting job,
Commanders.
homie.
Meanwhile, for the Giants, the early...
Here, you can turn it on right now, though. This over here, put this here. I like that field general. Yeah, we need wide receivers. Got you, I got you. Right in, tight end. Wide receivers. View regional prospects. Look at this fool. Top fits. Can I scout these fools yet or no? Why are these guys getting all the top fits? Okay. I don't get this. Yeah, that's true. I could use a fullback, I guess. These two are projected to be undrafted. Why is my right tackle a D? Oh, because he's... Where's this fool at? He's in Tennessee. So he's in Tennessee. We'll have him scout here.
Watch football all season long, live and cable free.
Stupid ads. Set focus scouting. How come I can't set? Oh. And then I want to stay here. Yeah, whatever. I need to look at my shit and see if I got any awards. Oh, shit. I hit the wrong button. Yeah. So you trying to say my guy with 3 interceptions didn't get no motherfucking... And they ain't showing any of my boys love. Oh, Lamar getting love, though. Oh, yeah, gotta give Lamar love. Fucking pound these Commanders. Kidding me? Fool's a good backup. Let's just... Hold on just a second, chat. Okay, let's get back to this. Let's try to offer him. Let's offer him 2.5 and 2. Ugh. I shouldn't have fucked with him. Vander Esch, this dude's crucial though. Let's just give him what he wants. Beautiful. Easy peasy. Anthony Barrs. I don't think I want to negotiate with him yet. The rest of these fools I really don't even care about. I mean, this fool's gonna be cheap as shit. I don't think I want to sign this for you. You don't want to come back anyway. Cool. Whatever. Bye. Yeah, this fool don't look like he wants to come back either. Honor does, because he's a crucial part of our offense. This fool, I don't even give a shit about this fool either. I do really want Cole back though. He's a really good wide receiver. This fool, I can't believe I fucking signed him. Anyway, alright. Alright, we got these Commanders. No, I don't want to trade him. See what our weekly strategy is.
Welcome to Weekly. This shows some
facts
about your upcoming opponent.
See this shit?
You can also view more specific play calling information by accessing the full report.
Ugh.
This is how you access the new player health screen.
Defend inside run. Top threat is their halfback Antonio Gibson. Who the fuck is Antonio Gibson? Alright. Guess that's it. Alright. Let's go. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do with uniforms this week? No. Oh my god, that fucking dog doesn't shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go choke him. I'm gonna go drown him, chat. He's gonna drown in the pool. Oh my god! There we go. Thank you. Wipe out there breaking down. She's breaking bad on that little fucker. Let's do this. These old school blues. See what they got for whites. Do you have any? Oh wow, oh no, they got these black ones. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't think they'd have a lot of options. The Commanders. Weak ass fucking team. Yeah. All right, Chad, let's go. Thank you for hanging with me, people. Appreciate you. AT&T Stadium.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Dak Prescott. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders next on EA Sports.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Cowboys in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right.
You're right.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders trot to the field for their first possession, and it's the 7th-year quarterback out of North Dakota State leading the way. His 3rd NFL team, Carson Wentz. They fake the give. Now Wentz. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, this defense
gonna be in your face all motherfucking day.
In the win last week over the Giants.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost
Come on,
impossible.
Trayvon.
We watched it happen.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Winston Johnson, your connection there for the Commander first. Now Wentz. Going right back to Dodson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Winston looks like he got fucking kick-ass boots on.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield.
Look at all these guys and all the tape on their fucking shoes.
The numbers on the ground for
I
Gibson
don't really
a week
think
ago.
He got it, but
14 carries,
right now.
55 yards.
It's all
a
good.
Mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Here's Wentz to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
That's what's up. Give me that motherfucking ball.
4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys taking the field on offense, and for a 7th season, it's Dak Prescott who brings them out.
And he's looking good now. I mean, 5 touchdown passes in the last game. Okay, he threw a couple of interceptions. That's a little bit of a concern. But I remember a basketball coach telling me one time, he had a guy average about 40 points a game, and he said the press got all over him because he didn't play much defense. He said he's averaging over 40 a game. The guy against him's not scoring that. We still have the advantage.
Yeah, and they got the win last week in that effort.
Even better. It's always best to clean up things after a win than after a loss.
Prescott on first down. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. A good pickup there at 22. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Elliott running right. And some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And the top speed he attained there, according to Next Gen Stats, 21.3 miles per hour. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Damn.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. Quick slant, Dotson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
They go to Elliott again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line? The Cowboys hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited. Not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
On play action, Prescott. And Beasley's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Garibay on for the extra point.
Going on, chat. Enjoying the game.
And it's good to make it 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Cole Beasley who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Wentz. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Wentz. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Wentz. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Wentz complete. It's Dotson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Wentz now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. He's gained 16 yards there at a first down again. Throwing is Wentz. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A give up the middle to Gibson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are back within a score. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. Right. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games.
Damn it.
You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range down at the 27-yard line.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. A bundle of bad decisions. Should easily have these guys. Easily.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
Oh, wow.
Thomas brings it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Wow.
Logan Thomas. 27
and just like that, tie ball game.
And
when
the
I was up 14-0.
extra
2
point
minutes
away
ago.
from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
I just need to stop
This
pulling
one
these
tied at 14
tricky
now as he
plays out of
sends
my
this
hat.
one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, I know best.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And got his man complete.
Jesus.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action now, Prescott. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. That drive started
2 plays.
on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Where's all this wind in the stadium coming from?
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Should be the 19, but it's okay.
Go again. There's Antonio Gibson. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
Yep, taking a knee. Pussy. Pussy. Could throw a bomb, pussy. Now you got to give the ball back to me, bitch.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But
all right,
sorry,
folks,
Jonathan
eager to
Coachman.
get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play fake. Here's Prescott. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. 23 yards the pickup there. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Oh, I hate these option plays. I can't stand them.
Again, it's Elliott.
Dude almost got me in the backfield.
4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Running with Elliott, and he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Looking to throw. Prescott. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive takes him down the field.
Let's go.
And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First possession of the 2nd half now for Washington. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Dante Fowler just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it. And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him.
You ain't running nowhere, homie.
To try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wentz now to throw.
Oh. Oh,
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well
Punt that bitch to me, homie.
So the completion
Punt that bitch
results
to me.
there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And checking in on what's going on up in the Meadowlands. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Tyrod Taylor, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. Is they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout, and I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Once more, Gibson. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now Wentz. defense. Gotta have this one. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this throw will be intercepted. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
The give is to Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. Prescott to the sideline on 4th down. Jonathan Garibay is out there for the Dallas field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Garibay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Wow.
Danny Johnson. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Joseph, dude, caught him like he was
It's been a
DK Metcalf
game. A lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see.
He almost had it.
Often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty.
He didn't even kick it 5.
Defense has to pay the price and try and rise up.
He didn't kick it 10 yards, homie.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Prescott. That's going to be caught. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll try again with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. And Wentz will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. Now Brown. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Wentz. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Cowboys, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4.
What's up? All right. Don't know what this fool did, but okay. Like, yeah, homie, you need to learn to. Hell yeah. Trade him. We're gonna put Pollard on the trade block. Shit offers. Jesus. All right, Chad. We're gonna get up out of here. See who we wanna. See who the hell we want to check out here. Dun, 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 dun. Grab it. All right. See y'all probably in a couple hours for more Call of Duty.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Feeling, yeah, feeling.
one, drinking what godsip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want?
Run this shit over here. Damn, can I not find money anywhere now?
Sending a frag out. Come on, man. I'm holding hands.
Who the hell's holding hands? Oh, not talking to us.